For those who received awards and accolades in film festivals abroad, this is a night to honor and celebrate the strides and victories of Filipino films and filmmakers, producers, actors, and various figures of the industry in the past year. Welcome to the 4th Film Ambassadors Night. Once again, this is hosted by the Film Development Council of the Philippines, the country's lead agency for film, headed by our dear chairperson, Undersecretary Liza Segera. This is one very special year as well for the film industry as we celebrate the 100 years of Philippine cinema. Isang daang taon ng pagpapasaya, pagpapatawa, pananakot, pagpapagamit, pagpapainit, at pagpapakilig. At para sa pagpapatuloy ng selebrasyon ng Sine sa Daan, ngayong gabi, we will recognize the award-winning films and filmmakers of 2019 who have continued the proud tradition of Philippine cinema and have brought not only prestige to the country, but have also raised the level of awareness to the art of filmmaking. This is the night to pay tribute to all those who made waves internationally last year. Gabi ito ng pagkikilala, pagbubuli, at pagpaparangal sa mga pelikulang nanalo sa mga international film festival. Ang gabi ito ay para sa kanila, ang selebrasyon para sa tagumpay ng mga Filipino filmmakers. Kaya, narito ngayon at pakinggan natin ang mensahe mula sa lakas at puwersa sa likod ng selebrasyon ng 100 years of Philippine cinema. Ang FDCP, ang lead agency sa selebrasyon ng 100 years of Philippine cinema, ang ating kaibigan, kasama at kaagapay ng Philippine film industry na ngayon ay katulong na rin natin sa batas para sa pagsasaayos ng working conditions ng mga manggagawa ng industriya ng pelikula at telebisyon. Mga kaibigan, ang chairperson at ang ating pinakamamahal ng Film Development Council of the Philippines. Palakpakan po natin, Undersecretary Liza Segera.
To Honorable Secretary Salvador Panelo, Chief Legal Counsel and Presidential Spokesperson, Assistant Secretary Benjo Santos Benavides of the Department of Labor and Employment, Undersecretary Martin Dino of the Department of Interior and Local Government, and my dad, hi, Pa, His Excellency Ambassador Joseph Bengse of the Embassy of Hungary, His Excellency Ambassador Nicolas Gale of the Embassy of France, His Excellency Ambassador Koji Haneda of the Embassy of Japan, Her Excellency Ambassador Anke Reifenstuhl of the Embassy of Germany, Her Excellency Ian Sadiba, Chargé d'Affaires Thomas Wursing, delegation of the European Union to the Philippines, Director Javier Galvan of the Instituto Cervantes, members of the Diplomatic Corps, our ever-supported friends from the press, most especially our honorees and our awardees tonight. Sa ating pong mga kaibigan, mga kasama po namin sa FDCP at kasamahan sa industriya, magandang gabi po, and thank you for coming out tonight. 4 years ago, in 2016, FDCP hosted the first Film Ambassadors Night in light of the resurgence of the impressive and not to mention historic recognition that Filipino films, filmmakers, and artists took home from various international film festivals that year. Dito po nanalo si Jacqueline Jose para sa kanyang Pomidor in Cannes, Love Diaz for Babaeng Humayo, The year served as our humble effort to celebrate these recognitions at our own country, to show that yes, your own government and your own industry are here to honor your victories, because there is no better feeling than having your own to share that pride with you. Today, the Film Ambassadors Night serves as that same tradition and has continuously evolved into so much more. FAN, as we call it, has become a platform at the beginning of the year that gathers the industry to connect, share stories, and plan possible collaborations. You know, in other countries, whenever these filmmakers go out there and represent our cinema, they're alone. People don't know here from the Philippines how much our films are appreciated abroad. They go out there and represent not just their films, they not just themselves, but the Philippines. And this is our little way of just really showing them that nandito kami, nandito tayong lahat, at binibigyan silang pasasalamat dahil sa ginagawa nila, going out there to represent our stories and our country. France also provided an opportunity to showcase our amazing and thriving film industry to our government officials, our policymakers, and executives, to allow them to appreciate our efforts and to inspire mutual support. Actually, it was also through FAN that partnerships have started and with the different government agencies. Ngayon po, hindi lang po FDCP nag-iisa, hindi lang po kami under the Office of the President. Kapartner din po namin ng DTI, kapartner po namin ng DOLE, we're partnering with DOT, we're partnering with the Office of the President and the Presidential Legal Counsel. All of them are seeing the importance of Philippine cinema, our film industry, and how our film industry is not just a contributor to the cultural appreciation and cultural endeavors of what we are doing now, but really also channeling that track of commercial sustainability and contributor to the economic sector of the country. For that, I am truly humbled and grateful that everyone continues to join us for the Film Ambassadors Night and recognizing that this is more than a celebration. It's a coming together, a unification of our industry with the hope of moving forward and progressing together as one towards a world-class audiovisual industry while keeping what makes Filipino films the unique and distinctive cinematic experience that it is. For 2019, Philippine cinema has literally traveled all over the world, from Russia to Egypt to Australia to Africa and back to Asia. Philippines is being represented and introduced to the world through cinema. A-list film festivals like Cannes, Carlo Vivari, Shanghai, Cairo, Tallinn, Tokyo, and Venice, each in their own selection of films. Last year, we had 8 films in Tokyo representing the different facets of Philippine cinema and our stories. We were in Cannes Film Festival, Ang Hupa by Lav Diaz was represented in the Pan Fortnight section. In Carlo Vivari, the film Oda sa Wala by Dwayne Baltazar in the main competition. In Shanghai International Film Festival, Persons of Interest directed by Rason Bover. In Tallinn Black Nights Film Festival, Kalel 15 by Junlana, where he also won Best Director, accompanied by films like Mananita, John Denver Trending by Arden Rocondes, Mindanao by Bernardo Mendoza, Verdict by Raymond V. Gutierrez, Tokyo, 8 films, Mananita by Paul Soriano, Hotel Acacia by Brandon Liu, Mindanao by Bernardo Mendoza, Food Lore, Island of Dreams by Eric Mati, Quaresma by Eric Mati, 6 Degrees of Separation by Antoine Cadaune, and Untrue by Sigrid Bernardo. And of course, in Venice International Film Festival, one of the top 3 festivals in the world, Verdict, directed by Raymond V. Gutierrez, won the special jury prize in the Horizonte section of the festival. FDCP also led spotlight events in Osaka, Udine, and Canada in continued celebration of the 100 years of Philippine cinema. They may not be A-list film festivals, but these festivals continue to become the platform of Philippine cinema, because they always showcase and champion Asian films. We also supported and granted over 200 filmmakers, producers, and films in their participation in international film studies, project markets, international film festivals, and film markets. Led also 12 embassy partnered Philippine posts. Ngayon po, even our Philippine embassies all over the world are doing their own Filipino film festivals. This year, we had 22 films in the Guanajuato Film Festival led by the Embassy of Mexico. And also 15 films in Lisbon, Portugal, led by Ambassador Cookie Feria. 3 weeks running, featuring 6 national artists per film. This is how our Philippine cinema is being appreciated and promoted all over the world. We cannot be prouder of how much our industry have grown to be globally competitive while staying true to our identity and cultural heritage. This is why, to show you how much we value and recognize this industry, FDCP is making every effort to further our support systems in all fronts. This is the perfect venue to officially announce that this year we are launching our audiovisual fund to support production of films. Film Philippines incentive programs like FLIP is aimed to provide financial incentive to foreign productions filming in the Philippines. ICOF, or International Co-Production Fund, for Filipino producers engaging in international co-productions. ACOF, for ASEAN co-produced films with Filipino producers. And PCOF, for local films that would allow us to provide and renew our funding support for our films that are aiming for domestic production. These, in addition to our continuing assistance programs that grant support to film festivals, local, regional, international, labs, project markets, napakahigit po ng suporta at tulong at pakikipag-collaborate ng ating FDCP sa lahat po ng ating mga filmmakers. And we won't be able to come up with all these programs if we don't see you going out there, really making films and really striving to make better films. 2 days ago, meron pong isang landmark na achievement po ang FDCP na matagal na po namin nilalobby for the last 2 years. And I didn't imagine that it would actually happen during the celebration of the 100 years of Philippine cinema. 2 days ago, we had a landmark agreement between the Department of Labor and Employment in providing guidelines in the working conditions and occupational safety health standards for our audiovisual workers. You know, we may be competing in different festivals abroad. We may be promoting Philippine cinema in the different parts of the country and in the different parts of the world, pero kung hindi po natin naalagaan ang ating mga workers, mamamatay po ang ating industriya. Kaya, in the same way that we are giving this, creating these programs, these platforms to support our films, we also have to come up with policies, and we are enjoining our government to look into the situation of our film workers. They are the core of what film industry is about. They are the heart of why we are here as an industry. And I think it's their turn to be taken care of, to be looked after. They have sacrificed so much. And dami po, dugot pawis po, just because of their passion to make films, to make these films that are going the rounds in different festivals all over the world. This is their turn. And I want to take this opportunity to ask for the support of the entire film industry to please support us. It's one thing to create a standard. It's one thing to make these guidelines. Pero kung hindi po natin ito susuportahan at hindi po natin bibigyan ng pagpapahalaga, ano na po mangyayari sa ating industriya? They've given their share. They've given so much more than themselves. They live because they love this industry. And the only way for this to work is if we can join our production companies, our producers, lahat po na bumubuo sa industry namin
years. And I know that it's going to take a while for us to get used to these new systems, these new standards. But ang goal po natin is makarating doon. FDCP is here to work towards partnerships, transitionary measures on how we can all work together. But please, let us not set this aside. It took so long for all those people who have lobbied for this, to achieve this, to get this support from the government. The tayo, Pino Broca, hindi po sa akin na, siguro napakaswerte ko lang po na ako po yung nakaupo ngayon at nagbigay ng ganitong klaseng, hindi po kami Latina, pero hindi lang po ako ito. People before me, from the time of Pino Broca, even before, they have been aspiring and clamoring for this change. So, sana po, hindi lang po ito maging batas, hindi lang po ito maging polisiya. Marami na po mga direktor, marami na po mga iniidolo natin sa industriyang ito ang namatay, ang nawala. Dahil hindi po natin ito binibigyan ng pagpapahalaga. So, I know, and I'm sorry, I didn't really plan for this to become something that will become like a plea, but I want to take this opportunity to just really ask everyone. Naniniwala po ako yung bottom of it, na sa kaibuturan ko ng inyong mga puso, gusto niyo pong maging maayos ang industriya natin. Wala lang po tayong sistema. Wala lang po tayong standards. Pero ngayon, andito na po siya. So, sana po, ito na po. The next 100 years of Philippine cinema is going to be about this. Taking care of our workers, taking care of this industry, making sure that we can look forward to a more sustainable industry in the future. This is our gift. This is what the next 100 years of Philippine cinema is going to be about. And I hope that we can all join together para po pagtulungan po natin ang mas progresibo, mas maganda at mas sustainable po na industriya, masayang industriya po para po sa ating lahat. Maraming salamat.
Thank you very much for your passion, Chairperson Liza Senera. It is with great pride and honor to introduce one of our special guests tonight, the Presidential Spokesperson, Honorable Secretary Salvador Panelo.
An impassioned speech. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Greetings to all film lovers and enthusiasts. Good evening, Your Excellencies. I can see you there. It is my distinct pleasure to join you tonight in the 4th Film Ambassadors Night, spearheaded by, of course, the impassioned speaker, Chair Liza. The Philippines, as we have noticed, has no shortage of exceptional personalities in the movie industry, who have not only changed the platform, film in the local setting, but of the world as well. Tonight is a testament of the world-class talent of some of our filmmakers, producers, actors, and various figures in the industry. And as we give honor to them for representing the Philippines in the international stage, we also give thanks to them for doing so with dignity and passion. Truly, it is just to give due recognition to individuals who have bagged awards in the international film festivals and brought spotlight to the Philippine cinema. That is good. But, it's much better if we in this country give honor and recognition to them. And this is one undertaking that Miss Liza has given to the film industry, which I think hasn't been given the same passion, dedication, and attention. And I congratulate you for that. Let's give her a big hand. The creativity, enthusiasm, and hard work of our artists and filmmakers are clear demonstration that our local films have what it takes to gain prominence overseas, if an opportunity presents itself. To the awardees, President Rodrigo Duterte and the entire administration share this joy with you as you receive validation for your work and craft, which you have gained not through chance, mind you, but by your tireless efforts in sharing your respective artistic geniuses to your supporters and viewers. Congratulations. And as you receive recognition, may this remind you why you have traversed the road of filmmaking and show business, and in turn push you to produce or make more films that will touch on the issues that you are passionate about. To the Filipino artists, filmmakers, and producers, you can rest assured that your government is always here to support and cheer for all of you in all your future endeavors as you seek to create and produce more world-class films that will carry the Filipino trademark of excellence and relevance. In fact, that is why I'm here today. My very presence is a sign to all of you that this government is giving all-out support to the Film Development Council of the Philippines, chaired by Ms. Liza. Filmmaking is an art, after all, and we hope that this art should comfort the disturbed and disturb the comfortable. While we tread a path towards equality among Filipinos by delivering to them their specific desires for each to lead a dignified life. I received a briefer, and I'd like to share this to you because a briefer of this event. To my mind, this is the very raison d'etre of this event. It says here, and I agree 100%, this event is an opportunity to recognize Philippine cinema as represented by filmmakers, films, and artists who brought the spotlight to the country by trumpeting in the international arena. This event is a meaningful way to start the year through a recap of how far the industry has taken in terms of going global and diversifying how Philippine cinema is seen by the rest of the world. This event is a platform to gather the film industry in a unifying location that lets them network, connect, and share their stories for future collaboration. This is an event that bridges the Film Development Council of the Philippines to its stakeholders, giving the agency the opportunity to present its plans and programs to them. And it is a small yet humble gesture by this office of the government Liza to show its appreciation and support for the film industry. And lastly, it is an introduction and showcase of the film industry and its members to the other government agencies, policymakers, and executives, thus widening the appreciation of its others' roles in encouraging trust and support. On a personal level, kahit na merong siba, hindi maaaring hindi ako pumunta dito. Because Ms. Liza is a personal friend. In fact, kaya ako maniwala kasi ka-opera lang naman ako, wala pa nagpapahinga ako. Pero hindi mo pwede, hindi tayo pupunta rito dahil ni Liza. And let me tell you the President's message to you. He's impressed with what you're doing. Congratulations and thank you very much.
Thank you very much, Presidential Spokesperson Salvador Panelo. On to our awarding cover. May timan, nakakatid pa rin ito ng buo ang mensahe. Independent and are produced recently, but still keeping production value high. Ito ang mga short films. Asia,